Hey everybody, it is I Hypnosis, aka The Docs, and on today we are going to be reviewing one of Pharaoh's many videos on Golden Beauty since her name stays in his mouth and she's always on his mind. So I will be giving my commentary about the foolishness that he spews. So without further ado, let's get into it.
This video right here is about Golden Beauty exposed because I haven't been on the internet, but I've been seeing a lot of shit. So I see Golden on Twitter trying to be cute, talking about my baby daddy went from a Black Power leader to a female turning me out on OnlyFans and this, that, and the third. Now let me.
Okay, so Pharaoh is talking about Golden's trying to be cute. I don't see her trying to be cute. I see her telling the truth, which is, yeah, he went from having some respect behind his name to being turned out by a trick, aka Martina, on OnlyFans. This is what I'm hearing. I haven't seen the video of him on OnlyFans, but I have heard about it, and it's quite comical to me, but let us continue.
Let me be honest with y'all, right? This is my last time addressing my kids' moms, who still won't let me see my kids for no reason. There's no reason why she won't let me see my kids.
So Pharaoh's going to really sit here and act like there's no reason why the mothers of his children aren't allowing him to see them. First of all, he had an altercation with Kamel, from what I understand, and he shot at Golden's house. So the fact that he doesn't understand or is pretending like he doesn't understand why is beyond me.
Kids, her and my son mom keep saying I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. The FBI just came to my house today and checked, looked in my office, all of that. I've had all kind of people at my house. I just had another wellness check again the other day. I'm cool. Now, this is what's been happening behind the scenes, okay? Golden Beauty has been back here trying to get me arrested. If y'all look at my 7 charges, okay, that I got, which the police did me a favor and charged me with misdemeanors, okay? Which was really felony charges, but they charged me with misdemeanors.
Pharaoh should be humble and thanking his lucky stars that he's not being charged with felonies and they dropped it to misdemeanors, all things considered.
And my ankle bracelet is right here. I cut my ankle bracelet off. I'm not going back to court. Okay, I got court on February 20th. I'm not going back to court. I'm not getting the FBI just came to my fucking house. I cut my fucking ankle bracelet off. It's right here. That bitch is a liar. So let me tell y'all what's been happening. Okay? And the police told me this. Golden Beauty. Okay? Golden Beauty, Tania Davis, has been trying to get me arrested.
Let's quickly address the fact that homeboy took off the ankle monitor as if he's being tough. No, it's not like it's gonna pick up him leaving town. It's in his crib, so he just took it off, which is goofy, but they're not gonna pop out on him because it's still showing that he's located in his crib right now.
So let me tell y'all what's been happening, okay? And the police told me this. Golden Beauty, okay? Golden Beauty, Tania Davis, has been trying to get me arrested, okay? Because I wasn't with her. And I didn't want to be with her at the time. Now,
y'all see how he hesitated, right? How he's like, oh, how he didn't want to be with her, but then he switched it up real quick, like, nah, I didn't want to be with her at the time. Come on, Pharaoh. We see right through your bullshit.
Now, what happened when all of this drama and shit took place on the internet? This bitch was lying. This bitch was back here trying to get me locked up. This bitch was back here screaming at the...
I don't know about y'all, but I believe every word that Golden has said. Because the proof, the truth speaks for itself.
At the top of her lungs like I'm hurting her. Or like I'm doing something to her. No disrespect to film by, but it's a whole white girl in my house. Bitch, we in $1 million neighborhood. You screaming at the top of your lungs like somebody doing something to you. Okay,
And to be 100% honest, I don't see how anybody respects this dude as much as he's on white people's nutsack these days. I mean, every time you turn around, he's mentioning, oh, some cracker. Like, really?
She did that over here. Then she did that again at her apartments, okay? If y'all go look up my charges, out of 7 charges,
I highly doubt that Golden was screaming for no reason.
5 of them was from Golden Beauty, okay? That's 1. Then these bitches put me on child support, okay? And then they got me on child support, won't let me see my kids, but still asking me for money.
I don't know what it is that he doesn't understand, but child support and visitation is not correlated. And that is not on my own, that's not my opinion. That's what it is. So if he wants to see his children, he can go and file for visitation. But he knows good and well that they're going to tell him that he has to have supervised visits because of his behavior. So, yeah, they're going to turn around and ask him for bread anyway because he's supposed to provide. That's the natural order of life.
Okay? That's the truth. Now, when that cop came to my house and he was being hostile, okay? He didn't handle that situation appropriately. Okay? But sometimes we don't handle situations properly in life. That's understandable. But I'm going to say this, okay? That man was here because Golden Beauty family called the police on me.
Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I know one thing's for certain and two things for sure. If it were my family or me, and I was in that situation, if I were Golden, I absolutely would have called for a wellness check because homeboy was tripping. Not only that, let's think back about it. Even Angela Stanton King had called Pharaoh because he had it on the video, and she was saying that she was going to pop out, she was going to fly out earlier than she had initially planned. And then he turned around and told her not to come. So people were concerned about him, but let him tell it.
But the whole time they've been calling the police on me, they've been talking shit in the background. Calling me white boys, disrespecting me, and violating me in the background. I'ma go to Tania's mom message just so you can see it. Just so you can see the way her mom talked to me.
So this Negro really want to talk about how somebody was talking to him as disrespectful as he was to Golden, as disrespectful as he has been to her and Kamel? Are you kidding me right now?
I'm not even gonna read the whole thing. It just say, you dick in the booty ass faggot nigga. That's how her mom talked to me, son. If I just scroll up to any random message from her mom, you see her mom sitting.
Let us all keep in mind, he shot at homegirl's house. He shot at the crib and then makes the excuse that he shot at the garage. This dude is not mentally stable. That's obvious. So to be egging him on at this point is unacceptable. Now, I'm not saying the mother or anybody's egging him on. I'm just saying his fans in general. Now is definitely not the time for that.
Sends me paragraphs of disrespect. I've been dealing with this shit for 5 years. Look at this. Bitch ass niggas, dick in the booty ass niggas, and calling me white boys. Ever since I started doing MMA, everybody been calling me a white boy. Her family
I don't think that's the reason why they're calling him white boy. I think she's calling him white boy because he's always on some cracker's cock.
He has never fucked with me. They've always been disrespectful. My son mom family ain't started fucking with me until they broke up.
I'm confused when he's referencing Kamel and saying until they broke up. So if anyone knows or can translate, I'd appreciate it.
These bitches be violating and disrespecting in the background and then trying to play the victim in the public.
And that, everyone, is projection at its finest. He's the one violating in the background, being disrespectful, doing the most, but then turns around and comes online and plays the victim. Listen closely because he's always telling on himself.
Period. 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 The FBI just came to my fucking house today, son. Period. Period. If you want me to, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, because I don't even feel like editing it. I don't even feel like editing the footage. But I'm going to scroll back. Hold on. Let me scroll back for y'all. Just to show y'all. I don't got to do no cap.
I missed something. What footage is he talking about editing? The FBI coming to his house?
I don't got to do no cap. I don't got to do no cap. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me scroll. Let me scroll back on the monitor. Hold on. Let me pause this. Hold on. Alright, so I'm at the playback. Now look, let me show y'all something. What's today's date? Hold on. I'm on the wrong date. Here we go. I'm at the wrong date. Alright, here we go. Boom. Let's go to yesterday. Look, let me show y'all something. Alright, look, I'm scrolling back on the camera. I don't gotta do no cap. This bitch is a liar. This bitch is a straight liar. This bitch is a straight beyond a liar. I ain't never met a bitch that lied so much in my goddamn life. I ain't never met a woman that lied so much in my goddamn life.
Peep how long it's about to take him to find this message that he doesn't find, because he ends up doubling back and saying that he can't find the timestamp. And then he switches everything up and he moves away from saying that Golden is a liar. Well, he moves away from verifying how Golden is a liar in this particular instance.
I ain't never met a motherfucker. Never in my life. Alright, hold on. Okay, this is my boy right here, right? Now, hold on, y'all. Let me look at my YouTube video today, so I can get my time right. Alright, that was about 3 hours ago. I posted that. 6 hours. One was 6 hours ago. 5 hours ago. So that was what? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So 12 and then 5 is... Alright, so that's going to put me about here. Alright, hold on. I'm scrolling this motherfucker right while we on here. Bitch a liar. This bitch a liar. Bitch a liar. These bitches liars.
Funny how he calls other people retarded, but he repeats himself numerous times in every single video.
And I'm tired of it.
I love how he says he's tired with such sincerity, as if we're not sick of his shit.
And I'm motherfucking tired of it. Oh,
Look at the worry on Homeboy's face. That is hysterical.
was that it? Hold on. Let me see if that was it. Hold on. Let me scroll and not hold y'all and kill my battery. Alright, y'all. I'm looking. I can't find the motherfucking timestamp. But anyway, you feel me? I don't got a cap. You feel me? I got a queen over here right now. Bees over here right now.
I'm confused. He says he has a queen over there right now and a what? I don't follow.
I don't got a cap. You feel me? FBI constables came to the palace here. All right. Asked me to take down my threat towards CNN. I don't want to repeat the words, but I had an issue with a specific community who was slandering my name.
I have to wonder if the FBI actually came to his house, but being that he sounds so humble about it, maybe they actually did. He was doing the most.
George Soros, things like that. They asked me to take it down. I took it down, no problem. Now, I said that to say this, right? Let's just stop the cap. Motherfuckers out here slandering my name and talking about I went from a black leader from being a porn star. I feel like my kids' moms is worried.
I want to know how it's slander if it's true. Like, how is it slander? It's not. It's true. You went from being a so-called leader. Well, he went from being a so-called leader to being a porn star. Pretty much. Well, maybe not a porn star, but online doing porn things.
Worried about the wrong shit. Golden more worried about me being polygamous than she is what I'm actually trying to do. And
I don't believe that. I believe that Golden thought she was signing up for one thing about polygamy, and I think that he does a lot of shit behind her back, like a lot of subtle shit, but tries to pretend like it's about polygamy, but I think he really do be doing the most. And subtle is the incorrect word. I think he's very deceptive when it comes to the whole polygamy thing. I think he uses it as a cover. And I honestly think he gets off on being sneaky. So he's trying to say, oh, she's worried about polygamy, but not what he's trying to do. I don't think anybody understands what he's trying to do right now. Last thing we heard was he was going on OnlyFans. So what, if anything, is she supposed to be supporting, or should she be supporting regarding him right now?
And she told Martina she was going to make my life a living hell, and she's been doing just that, trying to ruin my life and not let me see my kids. She's been sabotaging me every step of the way.
Let's keep it a buck. He's been sabotaging himself. Golden was giving him ample chances. I mean, I think that he thinks as long as he keeps repeating his lies that people are going to buy it. And that often works. It works with commercials. So I guess he figures, why won't it work for him?
I get off, I got kicked off Instagram, I went on TikTok, now she's on TikTok. Like, yo, now you're following me around to troll me and stalk me. And then when I respond, you act like I'm doing the most, you feel me? And I've done all I could do to try to make this shit work. Now it's a dub. Like, now I'm not fucking with you. I'm never fucking with you. Now, I want to let everybody know I don't have no reason to cap. You feel me? I'm not a clone. I never lied. I'm not back here beefing with the white man. I've been chilling the whole time, doing all kind of shit with white people. All kind of shit all these years. So it's cap.
I want to know all what years, because it seems like it would have been only a year or two. I'm pretty sure it'd be about 2 years, because that was 2020 when he really started going hard with those cave folks.
Okay? And this bitch been trying to get me arrested, son. This bitch called the police on me 5 times for felony charges. But the police did me a favor and only charged me as a misdemeanor. My ankle monitor is right here. I cut...
Oh, wait. Let's back up a little bit. First of all, Marshall wants us to think that he's some kind of tough guy because he cut off his ankle bracelet, yet he's not leaving the crib. Second of all, I'm going to say that anytime that Golden did call the police, her reasons were absolutely valid because we've all seen his rhetoric this past 8 to 12 months and prior.
Cut this motherfucker off. Do you not see this goddamn ankle monitor right here? The fucking FBI just came to my fucking house today with 3 police. And these bitches sitting here playing with my kids and playing on the internet and not letting me see my kids call me crazy.
So now it's Golden and Kamel's fault why the feds came to his crib. Not the fact that he was trying to check George Soros.
I'm not crazy. Cut ankle monitor. I'm not in jail. I've had multiple conversations with police. And then this bitch keep talking about, oh, he want to put his white voice on when he talk to police. No, I know how to articulate myself. I was smart in school. I paid attention in school. And when I'm doing lectures, I do plenty of lectures without cursing. What she mean my white voice? Have y'all not watched my Malcolm X documentary Exposed lecture? I didn't curse one time in that. It was very professional. I did it at the University of Buffalo. So her family keep trying to dog me and call me a white boy, and they keep trying to call me a white boy, and they playing on my top, period. But I want to say this: I hope everybody on the internet that's been playing games, black or whoever, been having fun, cause y'all motherfuckers about to get in trouble.
Y'all see how he's real comfortable mentioning so-called black people, right? But he don't want to say nothing about them white folks. Not only that, nobody's scared of you, Pharaoh. Like, honestly, somebody needs to let him know nobody is scared and nobody's going to be getting in trouble but him.
All y'all motherfuckers about to get in trouble playing on my motherfucking top. So I hope y'all been having fun.
Yes, Pharaoh, we've been having mad fun.
And the reason I did OnlyFans was not because somebody turned me out. It's because...
we all know it's because he needs the money.
I have genuine love for Martina, and she's a good woman, and I don't judge her for the way that she had to earn her living before I met her.
I love how he says before, as if she's still not doing so.
Because I've done things in my life I'm not proud of.
I can agree. Yes, we've all done things we're not proud of, but we're not out here posting it on YouTube or any other social media platform.
But I'm not going to let nobody never disrespect no woman that I'm with, and I don't never disrespect the women that I'm with or be violating like.
Martina disrespects herself on a regular basis on social media.
Like that. Never did, never will. So I said it to say this. I did it because I feel like if y'all gonna talk about her, now y'all gotta talk about me.
Wait, what? Since we're talking about Martina, he wants us to talk about him. I'm beginning to wonder if he's mad that folks are talking about Martina and not him, or if this is his sad attempt on trying to justify his foolishness.
And if you want to talk about me, fuck you, bitch. I'm not doing shit for you.
So peep how he flips it. Now he's saying, if you're going to talk about me, then fuck you, bitch. Okay, that sounds kind of personal. So once again, is this aiming at Golden? I thought he was talking to us as a unit.
I'm banking in this motherfucker. Facts. And I'm fucking with Texas and Buffalo. Y'all got me fucked up. And I'm about to build an Egyptian-style palace in Costa Rica. And
It doesn't seem as though Texas or Buffalo are fucking with him. And I'm just wondering how he's going to build this Egyptian palace in Costa Rica with no money.
And I'm not arguing with my kids' moms. I'm about to get my kids put through court the proper way. And I'm about to get this money. And y'all bitches better not ask me for shit.
Funniest part about it is they don't have to ask him for anything. They can go straight to court and ask for it via petition. Not only that, the only visitation he will be getting, if at all, is supervised. And that's going to be kind of hard to do, being that both of his children's mothers are at a distance.
And y'all not doing that. Golden's trying to be funny, talking about she about to go be with a millionaire and live on the land. Who you talking about?
Marshall is big mad because Golden is kicking that shit now. And guess what? Rightfully so. She's young. She's in her prime. She's got a great body. I don't see her having any issues pulling a wealthy man, especially if she's putting her mind to it and making the moves to do so. It's a wrap.
Because, bitch, if you not talking about me, who you talking about? Because you're not going nowhere. My kids belong to me. Bitch, you got...
Y'all peeped how he caught himself, right? Now he's got to make it about the children once again, when he don't really care about that. I'm not saying he don't care about his children, but what he cares about is controlling Golden, and he can't.
You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. You tried to ruin my life and slander my image. Now that pressure is coming to you now. Every little thing you do, I'm going to have the police and the CIA on your ass.
Does Pharaoh really think that Golden believes this? That she's going to be scared that he's going to be able to have the CIA come to her home? He might be able to jive enough to get the police to go wherever she's staying, but the CIA, no.
You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. From local law, from the local sheriff, all the way up to the CIA. I'm going to have law enforcement on your ass. And any nigga that you talk to, they're going to be on their ass. Bitch, my kids is not...
So we all observed once again that Pharaoh continues to threaten Golden, and now he's threatening any men that she decides that she's going to deal with. So I will hope that she doesn't disclose that information to him at any time.
Not going nowhere. Y'all talking about supervised visits?
Earth to Pharaoh, your children are already gone. How about that?
Let's get it in. Then I'm about to have the CIA supervising my motherfucking kids. Now.
So wait, is Pharaoh trying to act as if the CIA is actually going to supervise his children on his behalf? Because we all know that's not so. Not only that, CIA doesn't get involved with family court issues.
Now, y'all got me fucked up. Period. And that's the exposed video. That's all I gotta say. Period. And I'm not crazy. Y'all bitches better stop playing me talking about I'm crazy. I can't see my kid. My camera died. But another thing I want to add, right? Maybe I'm holding this the wrong way, but whatever. Another thing I want to add is me and Golden Beauty been fucking this whole time. The whole time she been on the internet saying whatever the fuck she been saying about me, we've been fucking the whole time. We've been fucking all the way up until she left. And then after she left, I done had her on FaceTime about 4 or 5 times. We've been on FaceTime doing grown people things.
One of the reasons why I think he's going so hard with saying how many times and how often he was, that they were continuing to sleep with one another, is just in case Golden had someone else before she left Texas. And of course, in an attempt to embarrass her and discredit her. And in addition to that, he is building a case. He's trying to, state the timeline that, okay, even though all that shit went down, him shooting at her house and everything, that she was still dealing with him. And that is not a good look for her.
So I said to say this, I don't know why my baby mom's just trying to dog me or get on the internet.
I don't know about y'all, but I find the terms baby daddy and baby mama to be extremely degrading. Why not just say the mother or father of one's children?
And act like we had a problem when it's never been a problem. So what it is this, I'm just tell y'all what it is. These bitches want to... Excuse me. Let me speak in direct contrast to my daughter's mom, because me and my son mom wasn't even together. My daughter's mom want to run around out here and be a hoe, but she want to throw dirt on my name as an excuse to be a hoe.
In one breath, she's a hoe, but in the other, he was just sleeping with her. I'm confused.
A hoe. And she want to tell people that I'm not a good dad or paint me in a bad light to excuse behavior that she does anyway. You feel me? Once again, I wanted to move to Hawaii. This bitch chose Texas because she had a side piece down here that she been talking.
Now, just to entertain, let's say, what if Golden did have a sincere side piece, right? If it was a sincere side piece, she would have been dealing with him wholeheartedly after she left Pharaoh's crib. They would have been hanging tough. So, and she wouldn't have been giving Pharaoh the time of day.
Talking to for years. And this bitch manipulated the situation so she could be closer to her side piece. And the bitch been running around the whole fucking Houston throwing dirt on my name in order to be a hoe. So let me say this. My house is not a whorehouse. I ain't had no new women in here. I'm about to get some, though.
So he's going to act like we don't remember that he had a bunch of different females and dudes in his crib all last year.
Oh, you feel me? I'm still STD clean. You feel me? I don't know what this bitch talking about. I'm still running my bag up. I'm still doing my thing. And this bitch been lying the whole time out of jealousy and envy. And she could have been came back in here if she wanted to. She know.
Why would Golden go back to a dude that constantly disrespects her with other weirdo women? Like weird chicks like Martina and the other chicks that don't check him. Like, why would she go back to that and subject herself and her children to that foolishness?
No, I'm polygamous. I've been said that.
Let me tell y'all something about him. He is one of them dudes that talk that polygamy shit, but then hide everything behind the chick's back that he's dealing with.
She can't change me, so she tried to ruin me. And she told Martina she basically gonna ruin my life and make my life a living hell. And that's what she been trying to do.
And you know what? Good for Golden. More power to her on that, because he deserves every bit that he gets for the shit that he put her through.
She been trying to sabotage my brand and
No, Negro, you sabotage yourself.
destroy everything that I've worked hard to build.
And no, your poor choices did that to you.
And she been lying on my name. And the police came to my house all them times because this bitch and her mom been calling the police on me.
Anybody with some sense knows the reason why they was calling the police on him. It was for a wellness check because the dude was tripping, and we all witnessed that. Down to Angela Stanton King.
Duh. Told y'all that. My bodyguard pressed charges on me, and she pressed charges on me. I had 7 charges. 2 was from him, 5 was from her. On top of the fact they've been calling the police on me. And this bitch been trying to set me up and ruin me the whole time.
I want to know, how was Golden trying to set him up? Well, the whole time he was doing little shit to set her up, like bidding her to come to his crib and then having a third person there, which is that triangulation at its finest. So he's bullshitting as usual.
Lying on my name on the internet, still trolling me, still following me, screaming at the top of her lungs like I'm doing something to her when I'm not putting my hands on her. She done did this shit at least 4 or 5 times already. Did it once while Brittany was here. And then when they be like, oh, I called the police on her. Yes, because I'm in a $1 million neighborhood in the suburb.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm so sick of this nigga shit, and I don't even gotta deal with him face to face. So only imagine how the mother of his children feel.
Suburbs with a white woman in my house, and you screaming at the top of your.
Notice he's always more concerned about white women and how white folk feel.
Your lungs, and I'm not even putting my hands on you. And then y'all bitches get on the internet talking about I'm a woman beater, and I never put my hands on y'all ever. I never was a woman beater. I knew my son moms. I was 17. I told that bitch I was polygamous when I was 17. Never had one altercation with her. She came over here, swung with me through a camera through my oven, golden.
First of all, I don't know Kamel's whole chart, but she is a Libra. I highly doubt Shorty did any of that just off the strength. And if I'm not mistaken, she broke that whole situation down in a previous video a few months back.
Broke my religious statue, bust a hole in my wall. Didn't want to talk about goddamn, I kicked her and my baby out at 11 o'clock at night. Yes, I asked her to leave because she busted.
Y'all see how this weirdo was thinking of a lie? He's absurd.
My fucking flat screen with the lamp. She broke my fucking flat screen in my bedroom. These bitches in here causing $1,000 of damage to my nice ass house, and y'all wilding. So
you could tell this nigga ain't never had shit in life at all.
So yes, I asked you to leave, and then she lied. I never kicked her out where she didn't have nowhere to go.
So technically, he did kick her out. I thought he was still talking about Kamel, but now he's talking about Golden. He says that he put her in a hotel. That's not somewhere to go. That's somewhere to go for a night. And then all that money on Airbnbs, that's a down payment or just about a down payment on another house. So he's very loose with his bread and very foolish with his words.
I paid for this bitch to get a hotel that night, and I spent like $15,000, $20,000 on Airbnbs for her to stay at them for a month. I got her like 3, 4 Airbnbs in a row, and then goddamn.
He got her all those Airbnbs just to be able to deal with other chicks and to do shrooms.
Whatchamacallit? From there, she stayed in the Airbnbs all the way up until goddamn, it was time for her to move in her apartment, and I paid for her to go to school. And she said she wanted to sell tarot cards. I paid like $7,000 more for her to do tarot cards.
I need to know, since when does it take $7,000 to learn or to do tarot cards? Because it does not. That is a lie.
Bought her a $70,000 card.
You got to mind his words, because a $70,000 car, he didn't buy it outright. I believe he was making payments and then he ended up taking it back. So what is he really talking about?
Cost me $17,000 to return that motherfucker. I did it.
Did he say it took $17,000 to return it? I'm done with Pharaoh. This dude makes absolutely no sense.
Did everything I was supposed to do, and we wasn't together the whole time.
Why is he so hell-bent on saying that he wasn't with them? Like, boy, if you don't get out of here.
And we have a separation agreement. It's right here. And we wasn't together.
Talk about goofy as hell. This dude talking about a separation agreement. First of all, you weren't married. And second of all, it was only notarized. It wasn't sincerely a contract. And even if one could call it that, all of that goes out the window when you start being abusive and shooting shots at somebody's crib.
Together the whole time. So this bitch caused all this chaos on the internet. We ain't even together.
Any female that would buy this rhetoric right here, you know, you have to consider your mindset. Because the only reason why he's saying is that he wasn't with them is because he's trying to front as if he's some kind of wholesome guy that has been doing right by the mother of his children the whole time. And that's a lie. It's not hard to tell.
I'm single. Been single. I was single when she was causing chaos on the internet. We have not been together this whole time she been doing this. And still talking shit. So I want to say that. And this bitch got the police at my house. I'm damn near about to have a shootout with the fucking police. I'm ready to have a
Marshall is lying. He's not built like that. He ain't shooting out with nobody. Except for that damn garage.
At the time, I'm ready to have a shootout at my house with the police. Because they talking about something. They get anonymous calls and this, that, and the third. Not telling me who calling. You know?
I can almost guarantee that Golden and her family weren't the only ones calling. I'm pretty sure that many people from online were calling as well because of his behaviors that we observed online.
You know what I mean? They just didn't handle the situation right. Let's just say they didn't handle the situation right. Okay.
To be 100%, if he's saying that they didn't handle the situation right because they called police, the thing about it is this. I'm pretty sure, because I know that Golden would reach out to him, right? The mothers of his children absolutely would reach out to him. Maybe not Kamel, because she's probably sick of his shit a little bit more than Golden at the time. But, you know, there were other people who did reach out to him, and he was not trying to hear them. One of them being Angela Stanton King, because I remember when she said she was going to pop out. She was supposed to come like on a Tuesday or something like that. And then she was like, oh, she was going to pop out earlier. And he was like, oh, okay, all right. Then I seen a video later on, like weeks later, whenever it was, that was saying that Pharaoh was on some shit like, no, don't come. So when people did try to do it outside of the law, he wasn't trying to hear it. And then the folks in his crib, all them yes men and them chicks that just like didn't give a fuck. That was evident, obvious. It was in everybody's face. But, you know, with his mindset at the time, maybe he couldn't see clearly. But even now, even if that was the case, he doesn't know when to say when. And that's a Virgo thing, too, a lot of the time with Virgo men. It's like, just admit that you're wrong. But, you know, that goes deeper into their chart, their natal chart and what have you. But it is a flaw to not be able to say, you know what, I was dead wrong. When this happened, this was my mindset, what have you. Because then Pharaoh would have gotten a whole lot further and he would be able to gain some sort of respect back. But since he's not being honest with himself, he's not being honest with others, and it's really a dub for him, except for him having the people who condone his foolishness or don't understand how severe it is.
Okay, whatever. Cool. But the point is, this bitch almost just caused me to have a shootout with the motherfucking police in the middle of the suburb.
It just really makes me laugh because the only thing he had to shoot out with was that garage. He wasn't going to shoot at no police. He too scared for that. We all see how he kisses a little white man's ass. So there's that.
Okay? They ready to be, they don't know if they need to be aggressive to me. I don't know if I need to be aggressive with them because this bitch mom is calling them and talk and whatever. Talking about it's a hostage situation. That's what they were saying. Is it a hostage situation? Where's Tania? Where's the kids? This bitch don't even live here. Then when I was in Miami, the police came to my house again talking about something. Am I threatening her? I wasn't even home. I'm talking to the...
First of all, we all know he been threatening Kamel and Golden, hands down, end of story. Caso cerrado. Like, I don't know how far he's thinking that he's getting with his foolishness and his jive, but more folks need to check him so he can come back to
the police over the damn intercom. This bitch family constantly keep calling the police on me. This the same shit I was going through with in Buffalo. That's why I couldn't break up with them, because they kept threatening to call my police. This why it was hard for me to break up with her, because these bitches kept threatening to tell.
So let me get this right. He couldn't, or it was hard for him to break up with them, okay? Them, plural, meaning more than one. Not singular, but plural. He's saying them. To me, he's talking about Kamel and Golden, because they were both in Buffalo at one time with Homeboy. But remember, earlier in the video, he says that he was not with Kamel, which is a lie. He's trying to make it seem as though, oh, no, he wasn't with her when he got her pregnant. Whatever. Lies.
Tell the damn apartment office place that they gonna get me kicked out of there because I'm on parole. I'm not supposed to be on the lease. Then this bitch mom kept threatening to call my parole.
So let's rewind a little bit, because what he did say is very important. He said that basically folks was trying to get him kicked out of the spot that he was staying in because he wasn't on the lease. Well, from my recollection, and correct me if I'm wrong, Kamel's name was on that lease back in Buffalo. All right, boom. So what actually was happening during that time? Because I know Kamel had kicked a lot of real shit in a video, I want to say a couple months ago, so I'm going to have to go and find that. But what actually was happening at that particular point in time, which would make anyone want to say, you know what, you can't rock here no more. You're not going to rock off my name. And let me tell you, I've seen Pharaoh in action, real live, with my own ocular proof, with my eyes. I've seen him in action with his triangulation. So I don't blame Golden or Kamel. I believe that they gave it all the ladylike that they could, and they realized that Homeboy was off the chain. He's not on his rocker. So,
officer. And they tried to call the police on me again in Buffalo. This bitch Golden Beauty has been ruining my life and fucking up my life and sabotaging every good woman in my life since I met this bitch. Yogini Mayat, that's who I originally started the Iron family with. She ran Yogini Mayata out of my life.
I don't know about y'all, but I know bullshit when I hear it. So I don't know who Yogini Ma'at is, and whoever homegirl is. Obviously, Pharaoh was feeling Golden a bit more than her because he ended up breeding. I hate to say it like that, but he had 2 children with Golden. And let's keep it a buck. Golden is gorgeous. She's very young, and she looks younger than what she actually is. And she's pretty calm about things. I would wish that she would go harder sometimes, but I get it. It seems like with a person like Pharaoh that just keeps talking, and they talk real fast and they just coming at you, you're trying to gather your thoughts. So if you don't have a chance, and then when you're trying to address one thing with the individual, because I know I have Mercury and Pisces, and it's a challenging aspect. So I actually need to be able to process, okay, you said this to me, now let me respond. But now if you don't let me respond, shit, I need a pen and paper then, so I can start going in all right, well, this person said this, now let me make a note about that. But shit, that's hard to fucking do on a live.
And Yogini Mayata tell you that. This bitch has successfully sabotaged every single good woman that has come into my life, damn near. And now she just did the same things with Martina and KDN.
The funniest shit is that he don't even believe what he just said about Martina and KDN.
Sabotaged. And we not even together. This bitch been sabotaging me the whole time behind the scenes. And then acting like somebody she's not on the internet. Whole time, bitch been fucking me behind the scenes. Bitch been on FaceTime. All that. Just had her on FaceTime 2 weeks ago playing with her pussy in the shower. Just had her on FaceTime 2 weeks.
Now, I have no personal ties to Golden, but what I don't like is the fact that he stayed trying to like slut her out online. First of all, that's the mother of your children. Second of all, this information is going to be online forever from what we know now, right? And then he wants to sit up here and act as if, for one, she's the mother of his children. Two, she's obviously not seeing anybody else at this time, right? Or that's what one could assume. And it's like, okay, well, yeah, we all have our thoughts about what she should and shouldn't be doing. She's a grown woman at the end of the day. She's going to learn from her mistakes or from her experiences, if you will. So it's just sort of like, as hard as he goes about what she's doing, it's like he wants her, but then he does everything to sincerely sabotage the situation. But that's a whole nother story.
2 weeks ago. But she getting on the internet fronting, acting like she's somebody she's not on the internet. That's crazy. I want to say that, though. But I'm going to end this video right here, though. Like I said, I don't got to do no capping. You believe me, fine. You don't. But I'm going to tell y'all what. The FBI just came to my house. Police just came to my house. We good. We been good. We been chilling back here. Ain't been no drama. Been back here chilling with the white man. But y'all bitches about to get in trouble playing with them kids.
Do not believe the hype. Nobody is in trouble behind their children. I'll tell you this. They would have been in trouble if they would have hung around any longer around this weirdo. What I do know about child custody cases, unless there was an actual case in court prior to Golden leaving, there's nothing that he can do. He'll have to go where Golden is at to file a case, unless she decides to just agree to do everything in Texas. But really, it's up to her at the end of the day, because now she's gone in another state. Once she's there for 6 months, it's a dub. He absolutely has to go there. So it's in his best interest to be nice to Golden. As far as Kamel, he has to take it back to New York. Hands down, end of story.
I'm going to tell y'all that. Y'all bitches about to get in trouble on them kids. And y'all not going nowhere with my kids. Period. I don't know where the fuck y'all bitches think y'all going.
He's such a clown. They're already gone, Pharaoh. Gone. Gone.
I don't know who the fuck y'all thought y'all I don't know what the fuck y'all thought. But this not that type of party. Bitch, if you not following me around, bitch, you not going.
Weirdo alert. He talking about they not going anywhere unless they following him around. I couldn't even let the rest of the video rock. He is bugged out.
Going nowhere. Period. If you not where I'm at, y'all bitches not going nowhere. If my kids is not where I'm at, y'all not going nowhere. Play with me and think it's...
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pharaoh at his finest. So like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you on the other side. Later.